Hey, how's it going, you guys? It's Pet Platypus here, and it's time to review episode 35 of Hunter x Hunter. This is a fantastic episode. Really great. So to get things started, we've got more Nen trading. They're finally learning Hatsu, the release of Nen. And then we find out something interesting. We find out that there is several categories, like Enhancer, Transmuter, stuff like that. And each one it's a different form of manipulating Nen. Oh, manipulation's one of them too. And they do a test that I believe they said was invented by Netero. Fucking love the guy, dude. Love the guy. Invented by Netero with a leaf and a cup to see what type of Nen you have. And what's interesting is that, say you're an Enhancer, the two closest to that on the little hexagon thing, you could learn those also fairly easily, but the ones that are farther away make it more difficult to learn. So if you're an Enhancer, whatever the opposite is on the hexagon's harder to learn. So I like that complexity. I like the way it works. I like how it was explained and everything. It's very cool. It's very interesting. Then they do the test. We find out Gon is an Enhancer. We find out that Zushi is a manipulator, and we find out that Killua is a transmuter. Now, all of those are obviously very important because these are now the foundation of our main characters. Well, I don't know if Zushi's a main character, but this is now the foundation of our main characters' abilities, their powers. This is going to be the foundation of how they learn how to fight and use, their techniques and everything. So that's extremely important. An extremely huge progression as far as their combat scheme goes. Then we get, I believe, and then we find out about the secret hunter exam. Finally, it's fully explained. They were meant to meet. See, I didn't see. I figured learning Nen was part of it, but I wasn't sure if Wing was like a secret examiner or anything. It turns out he is a secret examiner, and the dude that Kurapika met was also a secret examiner, but he kind of mentioned it, so it was pretty obvious. We didn't know that about Wing, and that was a nice reveal, and it turns out that if you're going to be a hunter, you need to know Nen, basically. So he was going to teach Gon no matter what. He ended up teaching him, he graduated, it's done. Killua graduated too, but not the hunter exam, he just graduated learning Nen. And Zushi still has a little ways to go, which kind of sucks for Zushi, but whatever, he's cool. And phone just made noise, god damn it. Sorry about that. It's like my light. I use like the flashlight as like lighting for my videos. And it can make noise. I should have turned off the volume. Whatever, phone, fuck it. Yeah, so that's pretty much that part of the episode. That's like the first half of the episode. Then we get the fight with Hisoka. We find out way more about Hisoka than we needed to in this episode. There was an ass shot that I didn't need in my life. And he's pretty much pedophile confirmed. He gets on stage with Gon. There's like crazy hype for like no reason too. Like all the other fights, they go out on the stage, it's done and everything. But with this fight, it was like fire in the background, like it's fucking WrestleMania and shit. Pyrotechnics going off. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like none of the other fights had that kind of hype. But, yeah, Hisoka and him, they take the stage. The fight has really good animation. But the thing that bothered the shit out, it didn't bother me. It was hilarious and creepy and awkward all at once. Was when Hisoka said, don't make that face. And he says, you're turning me on. And I was like, whoa. And you see, like... No, I'm done. I was done as soon as I saw. I was like, am I watching fucking JoJo right now? Like, what even is this with the crazy colors and shit? I was like, dude, JoJo. Ah, fuck. I'll get to my JoJo review later, though, also. I didn't do that yesterday, but anyway. Yeah, I mean, that was ridiculous. But the fight starts, animation's great, it's a really good fight. I love fast hand-to-hand combat, and I mean, I'm fine with fast hand-to-hand combat that's like the fucking phone, my god. I'm fine with fast hand-to-hand combat that is, quick punches, very simplistic, like Dragon Ball Z, One Piece has done it a couple times. But I liked this where it was actual full-blown, full movements. Like, you had a little bit of the punching and stuff, but it was mainly like, goes for a punch, duck, dodge, spin, kick, tries to break his leg, couldn't do it. You know, recovering from getting hit. It was very well animated, very fluid, very nicely done. He ends up doing the tile flip again. This time, though, he actually breaks through it, makes a bunch of dust and debris, sneaks around a piece, and he finally lands the punch to Hisoka's face that he's like, hey, if you can punch me in the face or whatever, you can fucking give me back my ID card or whatever. And he fucking and lands the punch. I mean, I'm assuming this is the punch. He punched Hisoka in the face. He didn't fall to the ground, but I'm assuming that was the hit that did it. So hopefully Gon will give back the tag. Hopefully that little plot point is over. We can move on to something else with Gon and have him expand, you know, and everything. Maybe he'll end up getting his ass completely destroyed by Hisoka and he'll be like, no, I have to actually beat him before I can call him. Because that's the thing. The whole thing is, like, if he needed to beat Hisoka to think he's worthy or whatever, like, to be, like, I want to beat Hisoka, that's my end goal, that'd be fine. But it's not his end goal, it's his, I'm not going to use my hunter license until I beat Hisoka. And it's like, how long can we really prolong not using the hunter license? Just become a hunter, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, he's like, I'm not going to use my license until I punch Hisoka, that's fine. Let's not drag that out too long, you know what I mean? The show's called Hunter x Hunter. You know, the main character should be a hunter. Phone! Okay, I gotta fucking check the phone. But overall, this was another 10 out of 10 episode. I mean, the full explanation of Hatsu, well, I don't know if the full explanation, but the explanation of Hatsu is great. Passing the exam is huge. It was a big plot reveal and everything. So that's all fantastic shit right there. The basis for our main character's combat scheme has been established. That's really important. And there was a kick-ass fight, so it's definitely a 10 out of 10 episode. Fantastic episode. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.